I'm Dr. Michael Lomax, CEO of the United Negro College Fund. Atlantans might remember me as a local politician, my English students as a lover of classics, but few of you know the story of where this all began. I was born in Los Angeles, California. My father practiced law, while my mother ran her own newspaper. Mother was a barnstorming take on the world type, and when I was in 8th grade, she moved us to rural Alabama for 6 months. It was a real culture shock, as everything was racially segregated. Our fellow students were the children of sharecroppers, and we had none of the resources I was used to. While I didn't understand why my mother brought us here, she made it clear.
This is the story of our time. These people standing up to racial injustice in this dangerous environment will change America.
As usual, she was right. Back in LA, I finished high school early, then headed to Morehouse University, where I graduated as an English major in 1968, a year that would change my life and the fate of America. But first, let me take you back to 1958. I was 11 years old, eavesdropping on a fascinating conversation between my parents and a handsome, neatly dressed, dapper guy. Little did I know that this man, whose hand I shook, would become an everlasting symbol of civil rights movement, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I'll never forget the words of Morehouse's president, Dr. Benjamin Mays, as he preached at Dr. King's funeral.
Martin Luther King Jr.'s unfinished work on earth must truly be our own.
I took those words to heart. So after graduating from Columbia with a master's in English, I moved south to Atlanta and began my civic work within the Black community. In 1973, I helped future mayor of Atlanta, Maynard Jackson, win his campaign and began my life in politics. But education has always been the touchstone of my life. So in 1997, when I was offered the chance to preside over Dillard University as president, I couldn't refuse. After a huge increase in enrollment and fundraising, in 2004, I left in order to expand on the work of getting even more students to college and became the president of the United Negro College Fund. UNCF is the nation's largest and most effective minority education organization. Nearing its 75th year, we've given over $4 billion in scholarships. We advocate for public policies that will help low-income students get to college and are the warriors in the fight for better futures.
How many other kids are you guys helping through UNCF, Dr. Lomax?
This year, because of the generous support of hundreds of thousands of people around the country, we will award 12,000 scholarships worth over $100 million to students at 900 colleges and universities.
Wow.
A favorite quote of mine is from Frederick Douglass, who said, "Education is the pathway from slavery to freedom." It's an honor to get more young people on that path every day, and I'm truly excited for the potential of our next generation. Like we say at UNCF, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in.